Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Savannah Chrisley triggers neighbors, reads nasty letter. Savannah Chrisley has triggered some of her neighbors. This led to them leaving her a nasty letter giving her their opinion. Savannah was not afraid to call them out on social media. Fans were shocked to hear this. Keep reading to find out what happened and what the letter had to say. Savannah Chrisley has made it clear that she supports Donald Trump. During the election, she was continuously posting and voicing her support for him. Now, this has caused a lot of controversy with her fans. Some do not agree with her views. However, they do continue to support her and her family. The Chrisley family thinks when Donald Trump is finally president, that he will pardon Todd and Julie Chrisley. They are currently in federal prison facing time for tax evasion and fraud. However, some fans do not think they will get out of prison anytime soon, especially since Julie did not get any time shaved off of her sentence or her resentencing hearing. Savannah Chrisley has posters of President-elect Donald Trump up in her front yard. However, people have already shown problems with this by drawing a Hitler mustache on the poster. Now her neighbors are taking the next step by sending her a nasty letter. They want the posters removed and made that very clear. The letter read, "Dear Miss Chrisley, they neighbors of Belmead, would kindly ask that you remove the large posters surrounding your property. Political preferences aside, we're trying to enjoy our new neighborhood and the election is far past over. Don't be a jerk. It's holiday time, and we pride ourselves on a well-cared-for environment. Enough is enough." They did not sign their name or have a return address on the envelope. Savannah ended up ripping the letter in half. It seems that Savannah having her President-elect Trump signs up has not sat well with some of her neighbors. She even got told by the city that she needed to take them down. However, she is going to leave them up for as long as they will let her. The neighbors are not happy that they are up, especially since it is close to the holidays. What do you think about the letter she received? Were you shocked to hear this? Sound off in the comments below. Savannah Chrisley had dealt with drama before, plenty of it. She was used to internet trolls, judgmental strangers, and gossip blogs spinning wild narratives about her family. But nothing could have prepared her for the oddly personal, and frankly bizarre, letter that had been slipped under her front door one Thursday morning. It was folded neatly, the paper stiff and pristine, as though someone had gone out of their way to make it look formal. Her name was written across the front in perfect cursive, Miss Chrisley, the kind of handwriting that seemed to belong in a 1950s etiquette manual. Not in the year 2025. Savannah had been sipping her coffee in her robe, scrolling through Instagram when she saw it. She bent down, picked it up, and felt that peculiar flutter in her stomach, the kind that told her she was about to read something either ridiculous or infuriating. She sat at the kitchen counter, opened the letter, and began reading aloud to her pup, Nala. "Dear Miss Chrisley, it has come to the attention of several members of this community that your lifestyle and habits are not in alignment with the peaceful atmosphere we strive to maintain here." Savannah raised her eyebrows. "Oh, we're starting strong," she muttered. "Your choice to host multiple late-night gatherings has disrupted the tranquility we all value. The loud music, the cars parked along the street, and most shockingly, the sight of a pink inflatable flamingo floating in your pool well into October has offended sensibilities." She couldn't help but laugh. Offended sensibilities? Over a flamingo? Lord have mercy. The letter went on. "Furthermore, your fashion choices while collecting packages from your porch have raised eyebrows. While we understand comfort is important, the wearing of oversized graphic hoodies paired with fuzzy slippers and no visible makeup may be considered inappropriate for the image of our neighborhood." Savannah's jaw dropped. They're policing my slippers now." She looked at Nala, who wagged her tail like she agreed it was absurd. But it didn't stop there. "We kindly request that you take these concerns seriously. A well-maintained and respectable neighborhood requires cooperation. If changes are not made, we will have no choice but to escalate this matter to the Homeowners Association Board." And then the piece de resistance. "Sincerely, a concerned neighbor," and several others who wished to remain anonymous. Savannah placed the letter on the counter, staring at it like it was some alien artifact. In all her years of public scrutiny, she had never been criticized for inflatable pool decor or slipper etiquette. This was a whole new category of petty. She thought about ignoring it. But then again, Savannah Chrisley wasn't exactly known for letting things slide quietly. Instead, she grabbed her phone, flipped on her front-facing camera, and hit record. "Hey guys," she began, her southern drawl dripping with a mix of charm and mischief. "So apparently I am a menace to my neighborhood. Yep, you heard that right. I just got the nastiest letter about how my pink flamingo is, and I quote, offending sensibilities. Let's read this together, shall we?" Within minutes, she was dramatically reading each line for her Instagram followers, pausing for exaggerated gasps and sarcastic commentary. "First of all, my pool flamingo has a name, Frankie, and he's fabulous. Second of all, my slippers are cute. Third, I am not wearing makeup when I get my Amazon packages because I'm a normal human being." The video was an instant hit. Comments poured in. Petition to get Frankie a friend. Tell your neighbor to mind their own inflatable business. Please wear an even bigger hoodie next time just to make a point. But of course, Savannah's public reading only escalated things. The very next day, she spotted a group of neighbors huddled at the end of the street, whispering in the most obvious way possible. One woman pointed toward her driveway, another shook her head with that tight-lipped expression that screamed disapproval. Savannah, never one to shy away from theatrics, waved enthusiastically and shouted, "Morning, y'all. Frankie says hi." The flamingo was now wearing oversized sunglasses and a glittery scarf, courtesy of Savannah's late-night trip to the craft store. By Saturday, another letter appeared, shorter this time, but even frostier. "Your behavior since receiving our initial letter has been unhelpful and immature. We would appreciate a more respectful response to our community's concerns." Savannah rated, smirked, and decided to host what she called the Neighborhood Peace and Pool Party. Invitations, printed on bright pink paper, were slid into every mailbox. The flamingo was featured prominently on the invite, of course.